Another episode on the Tennessee Titans franchise. Today we're going to be taking care of Week 11, an away game against the Las Vegas Raiders at Allegiant Stadium. We just came off a pretty bad defeat against the Colts, an incredibly tough and rough defensive team. The offense was just solid, I would say, and the defense was brutal. And this week things are going to be looking up, right? We're going to be playing a 93 freaking rated defensive team. The Raiders, I just briefly browsed through their roster before starting recording. Jesus freaking Christ. Are we in for a ride? I think we are. And we have a ton of things to do this week. We've got a breakout defensive line player. All right. Help a player upgrade his depth trait. Let's try and do that. Prospect spotlight happening. We have to choose focus players from the draft. Something that is sometimes nice, sometimes pretty unnecessary, as I tend to just go for a best on board approach unless I really need to fix a position. Spoiler alert, we don't. Spoiler alert ending. All right, let's just immediately start into the breakout defensive lineman. Jarvis Ford. Coach, I don't know if it's the food they're serving in the team cafeteria or what, but I've been on fire recently. Last week was the best game of the season for me. I want to be one of those guys who can do that every week. I'm ready to take the next step, man, so let's bring it to the Raiders this week. Alright, hold the Raiders less than 100 rushing yards, or get Jarvis Ford 1+ interceptions, forced fumbles, tackles for loss, or sacks. Okay. Alright, good. Noted. Next up, we're going to talk to our general manager, the prospect spotlight. Assistant general manager. We may want to take a deeper look at free safety Chad Carnahan. He's been standing out from other prospects in terms of his football IQ. Perfect. Let me take a look at his tape and scouting report and see if he looks like a good fit. It's actually not a position that I really need. But still, we're going to take a look at it. Chad Carnahan. All right, free safety. And this fits perfectly because we have to choose the focus players anyways. So here we go. Boom. Choose focus players. And that's what we're going to do. So, free safeties, where are you dudes? Jack Carnahan. Where are you hit? Oh, not Jack. Chad Carnahan. Boom. All right, you're the first one that we're going to go for. Which positions at least look like we could need him? All right. We've got the QB, I would say sorted. Running back sorted. The left tackle position is one that we could look at. I mean, we have Deshaun Price there. Left guard. Maybe. What about defense? Maybe on edge. We could be looking for a new edge rusher. Anissa Isaac is not horrible, but I feel like we could do better there. Linebackers, free safeties, yeah, I don't know. We're going to be taking a look at edge rushers, all right? Let's just take a quick peek at some of those here. First round, probably not. I don't think that'll happen. Those actually look pretty horrible, all of them, with a lot of F's and D's and all of that stuff. Again, I'm not just looking for A's, I'm looking for a good combination there, but nothing too promising in here. This one actually looks nice. Mike Parks, A, C, C, and A. Let's take a look at you, my man. And apart from that, who else are we looking for? Greg Belser, B to D. Finesse moves F. Power move tackling is B. That's actually not bad. We have another good one. Maybe down here, maybe someone that can surprise us in the later rounds. But these all look to be not that fantastic. I'm going to go with Greg Belser, all right? Mike Parks, Greg Belser. We're going to confirm. Yes, we are. All right, now we're going to go to the prospects. Just make sure that we remember all those dudes. Let's just put them on our favorites board. And then, of course, it was the free safety. Chad Carnahan. There we go. All right, that taken care of. Nothing more to do. The player contract negotiations not going to happen. It's only the mentors in there anyways. So next up, let us take a quick look at the Raiders. The Raiders are led by Caleb Williams with a blitz radar X factor here, 25.99. He has to be one of the best QBs currently, number 7. All right. Looking very good, scrambly type dude, so he can do everything balanced, which means he's a pocket dude and he can scramble. Vince Baker and Will Nicholson, nothing but backups here. Running backs, Josh Jacobs and Greg Smith. Dwayne Richardson, certainly nothing more than a backup here. Who else do we have? Fullback, Seth Caldwell. All right. Wide receivers, and this is where things get spicy. Devontae Adams, 34.91. Jacoby Myers, 38.87. Hunter Renfrow, 31.86. So far, it's the players that you would have expected here. And then here we've got Joe Henry, 23.82. We've got Jaden Rutland, the rookie, and Kevin Shepard, the rookie. They're really trying to bring in youth here. I like this. Joe Henry already looking like a decent addition here. On tight ends, Michael Mayer, one of those players that I really look at longingly here. Not in a literal sense, but just in a player type of sense. Having him on the team would be absolutely crazy good. But I'm going to stick with Chig here. I want to be loyal to him. But Michael Mayer has been so fantastic in all of my past franchise series. I had him on everyone, on each and every one almost. I had him on the Dolphins. I had him on the Rams, at least on the long-running ones I did. Tad Clinton, 22.77, and Matt Mason are here as well. So solid looking group. On offensive line, we've got Colton Miller, 31 and 92. Clint Turk looking fantastic already. I'd already use him, but whatevs. Tyler Booker, 24.90. Behind him, Andrew Voorhees. Center, Andre James, 30.79. Isaac Weaver, decent. Right guard, Cesar Ruiz, 28.90. Very good. And Alonzo Mitchell, 23.73. At right tackle, Jack Conklin, 33.77. Probably the lowest rated one. Daniel Woodley, 26.73. I would probably be slapping over one of the other players that are younger here instead of Jack Conklin or Daniel Woodley. But whatever, it's just a bridge player anyways. But the defense, Jesus Christ, the defense. Starting out with Dylan Horton here, 27.79. Decent enough. All right, Stanley Roberts as a backup, 25.75. Again, I'd be using him, but whatever. On right edge, Javonte Jean-Baptiste, 25.80 frickin' for, and AJ Epinesa, and that's a backup, right? It's just a backup player. On D-tackle, Rashad Anderson, 24.86. Behind him, Austin Huffman, Dante Cheeks, a rookie, but Rashad Anderson, 86. Right, so front three, 79, 84, 86. Right, nothing crazy, right? Now come the linebackers. 30 and 98, relentless X Factor. Josh Brennan, a rookie behind him. Mid linebacker, Danny Stutzman, superstar, 24.94. Behind him, Jelani Tyjae, Max Jackson as nothing more than a backup. And on right outside linebacker, who's this? Oh, Jaelyn Phillips, welcome dude, 28.94, former Dolphin. Shamir Franklin, that's a rookie. But look at those three. Max Crosby, Danny Stutzman, Jaelyn Phillips. I don't even know where to start here, all right? On corner, we've got Nate Hobbs, 28.90. Deion Jenkins looking good, 23.88. And Jacorian Bennett, 27.85. He was nasty, picking off stuff left, right, center when he was playing for his former team, which were the Las Vegas Raiders. There we go. Now, we actually dropped out against the Raiders. Just felt like a different timeline here. We dropped out against them when we played them in, not last season, but the season before that in the playoffs. And Jacorian Bennett was just really dangerous. Had a pick six there, and that was just really breaking our backs. Josh Wallace is there as well. Tracy Falk, there we go. Free safety Malachi Moore, another superstar, 25.96. Brandon Williams, a cool rookie, 22.79. There we go, nothing special, only one that will grow and grow and grow. Dalton Dobbins, strong safeties, Grant Delpit, 28.93. Brenton Ingram, a rookie, 21.80, looking fantastic already. Brandon Sweet as a backup. Kicker Daniel Carlson, and the punter is AJ Cole III. So, weekly strategy as we begin our descent into madness. Again, we're gonna try and limit Caleb Williams. That has to be the order of the day. 100% fatigue, so we can now go starters on left edge, starters on right edge. We're gonna go for splits here on D-tackle. we're going to go for the starter on left outside linebacker, splits on mid linebacker, or do we go for the backups? Let's go for the backups here. Who else are we going to be looking for? Justin Patton, let's try and get him more now involved. Splits here, splits and starters on that position there. Although, I mean, we could even go for splits here because we have Taylor Colon behind Sonny Styles, and that is a fantastic dude just waiting to happen. Throw it short as our starting thing. Faster pocket degradation. I don't want that. I don't want that. Certainly one of the worst debuffs you can have. We're going to start splitting it here again in the QB room. Running backs, I think it's splitting time. Wide receivers, let's go for the backups a little bit more here. Let's split at the tight end position. Left tackle, still splits. I think this makes sense. Let's add starters for Jack Linsley here. Splits and splits and splits. Amarius Mims is back. That is a big boost to that right hand side. Very important for us that he returns. 350 passing yards. We need to stop them. All right, this is something that we have to do. So we're going to try and force as many turnovers as we can. All right, that has to be the target. We have to limit them and we have to get sacks. So that is something that we just have to do. I'm going to try the no sacks allowed thing, although maybe that is a stupid idea. Let's just stick with this one here. Let's just see if we can get half that. No new injuries. At this state, we'll have Deshaun Price back next week, and the week after that, Jordan Hall, which is great. Can't wait to have all of them back. Jarvis Ford could go up to star this week, so that could be a good addition here. Just having a star backup player really helps us. Amarius Mims, pass protector or agile. I just think I'm gonna try and bump the pass protector more and more as much as we can. Pass block finesse, pass block power, that's good. Kelvin Joseph gets a rare upgrade here. Cornerback. What's his age, man? 27? 27. All right. Decent enough to keep around. Jack Linsley, of course, growing at a very nice pace here, right? He's young, he's got a superstar Dave trait. That is all very solid. Harold Landry coming back to the team he was at when we started out. Kyle Phillips also gets an upgrade. I feel like we're now getting a few of those upgrades from the past few weeks when we only did split training, and today we kind of pushed those over the mark here. David Presley, nice. Just a solid dude, right? Stardive trait 23 out of Georgia. I really don't mind this. I really don't mind him. Can see myself using him as well. Patrick Paul gets an upgrade. And I mean, you know, we're always looking for good backup players, for solid players to cram in there somewhere. And this is something that I really feel like we are slowly but surely achieving on the offensive line. Mike Kramer. I don't think we'll get a reveal though. Don't think we'll get a reveal. I'd like to know what his depth trait is, but I don't want to peek. I don't want to take a look here. We're just gonna take a quick look at the depth chart because the offensive line might have shuffled again after the return here. Jack Linsley, Skoronski, Barton, and here should be Amarius Mims. All right, David Presley. If we have a choice between Deshaun Price and Presley, then yeah, gonna be hard pressed to think of which one to take unless Price has a way higher depth trait. All right, enough talking, enough stuff. Let's get into the game here at Allegiant Stadium. Allegiant Stadium, a big, very modern arena. And we are going to go up against a very tough team. Tyjae Spears will have his work cut out for him. A brutal team, a very solid team on offense. Not going to put anything more on them than that. Caleb Williams, of course, is elite. Josh Jacobs, of course, is elite. But apart from that, I would say they're just a solid offensive team. But the defensive side of things here, I am really bricking it. Really, really bricking it. We've got momentum working against us. We will have a very, very good defensive side working against us. We're the away team as well. So, yeah, that's a big yikes. That's a big, big hurdle to overcome here. But yeah, again, if we want to run it back, if we want to win the Super Bowl, we have to win against all teams, no matter who we're facing. And we're going to be receiving here Daniel Carlson with a kick. And we're going to be getting it right here. So I think we're ready. I think we're ready to go. Let's start with an inside zone run. See what we can do here, all right? Game day factor, hustle. And we've got more Stutzman and Max Crosby already lined up. As Tyjae Spears, can we evade? No, we can't. Malachi Moore just too fast. Could have tried a turn or something, but I didn't want to risk a hit in the back. When we do get a hit in the back, that is usually the time we have a fumble or something like that. And I certainly want to avoid that. Like the plague. Like the freaking plague. I want to get some momentum again here. Chig, yeah, beautiful block here. Tyjae Spears running. Running, running, running. Up to the 23-yard line, number 15. Steven Marino. Again, we need to develop his speed. Apart from that, I'm ecstatic with how he's doing. And ecstatic, of course, Tyjae Spears as well. What a fantastic run. And that block by Chig was a game changer. Malachi Moore would have been on him. Would have been on him. Oof, Tyjae Spears tired. All right, we need to do something else here. So let's set up a bench here. Looking for Burks, maybe Temple as well. And that is a very, very quick takedown by John Baptiste, number 90. Just breaking through here. Can we take a quick look at this one here? Where did it disintegrate? Oh, it didn't disintegrate at all. It was just a straight rush. Oh my god. Alright, well that was a cheap giveaway. And I pressed instant replay again. I didn't want to do that. Alright. Halfback dive. Tyjae Spears still very tired. Alright, we need to find a play that can help and that can work here. A bench switch. Again, maybe we can get more success out of this one here. Let's get this one out here quick. Nope. 3rd and 17. Jenkins is there. We're gonna go with the verticals. Can we hit him with this one? It's our showcase play, if you want to put it that way. Man, Spears is tired, dead tired. And there we go. Chig freaking Okonkwo pushes into the end zone right there. And Will Levis finds the target, I would like to say out of nowhere. Out of freaking nowhere. Because coverage seemed to be there. Coverage seemed to be there. Pressure was on as well. And moving past Jelani Tyjae into the end zone here. And Levis. Good job, man. Really good job. Come on, defense. Defense turns it over. That is important. All right. I'd like for Jarvis Ford to get that. I'd like for him to get it, though. And let's go. Chig gonna be blocking inside. Let's just try and evade. Oh, Danny Stutzman, number 28. What a game breaker. What a game breaker he is. An absolute home wrecker. We're gonna go with McAdams here. Tyjae Spears needs to rest up. I really don't want to see him injure himself. Final play here. Ooh, against Stutzman. All right, that ooh came a little bit too quick. But whatever. It was a good run. It was a good push. Let's see what we can do here. We need to keep him off the field. That is the first step to achieving our target, which means we have to make steady progress with our offense. 3rd and inches. George Temple. He's got one of those old schooly time shut helmets or scut. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I think it's shut. I like the vices more. Did we get it? 1st and 10. Yes, we did. Yikes, man. But Jean-Baptiste, as I was saying, this team has one of the most solid defensive lines I've seen in a very long time. Oh, we'll drag. Which one is the best? Let's try a curve run. Let me just get 5 yards. 5 yards, man, all right. Number 56, just trying to push him a little bit more. Well, that is good enough. Good enough pickup here. I am content with this. Content. Left-hand side. Off we go. Nice opening here. Of course, we're not going to break away too far, especially not against this secondary. But we keep it running. We keep it going. And now we're going to let the clock run down here. I don't want to give him time on the ball again in this first half. Again, keeping the defense keeping their offense off the field is as much of an offensive game plan as scoring touchdowns ourselves is. Just go down. Just go down right there. That is good enough, my man. Good enough. Number 19. I remember the dude I gave it. Jesus, what were his eyes doing? Sometimes these guys are just possessed, man. Just look at that. Triple coverage very quickly shut down. Not a long time to act. Not a long time to react. Verticals. A vertical setup is what we're going to be doing. But of course, I want to see an inside zone split. I want to have a run play here. My main target is just to not give him the ball anymore. Alright. 5 yards. Good enough. Good enough. Let's set up a mesh spot. Alright, let's set up a pass play. And instead, we of course are gonna look for a run play here. Gonna let the clock run down. We've got 3 timeouts left, so we can kinda move that as we feel. Just waiting for the time to tick down a little bit more here. Going from left to right. Heading in the direction of 2 superstar players. And now let's go down here at the 2. And that is fantastic, actually. That is really good 1st and goal. That is very nice. All right, 20 seconds, 21 seconds. Tyjae Spears slowly but surely getting tired here. Let's go for the run here. And all right, timeout called. 12 seconds. Now we can look towards some pass plays. If we complete it, it's a touchdown. If we don't complete it, it's gonna be a timeout. So, Steven Marino, I'm looking at you, or Rodgers. There we go. Amari Rodgers, 10 seconds to go, 2 touchdowns away from home. So we're starting this game, looking at the first 2 quarters, way better than we did the game against the Colts. Probably a little bit unlucky as well, but, you know, we sometimes make our own luck. And this defense, certainly no slouch. Come on, all right, defense, step it up, step it up, step it up, step it, not happening. All right, at least they limit them to a field goal here. Halfback zone weak, left-hand side run. I'm gonna go left here. Let's go left. Going straight into the direction of superstar players here. But all right. 4 yards is decent enough. Tyjae Spears has had a pretty challenging game today. So far, I feel like he has done well. Do we arrest him or do we run him? I say we run him. Third and 2. Slow to get up here. Is that an injury? Halfback zone weak. No, no injury for him. All right, left-hand side again. Here we go. 3rd and 2. Get away, get away. Ah, 4th and inches. Jaelyn Tyjae. The veteran, man. The veteran stops us here. Ah, that sucks. Alright, a halfback dive or an ISO. Let's go with an ISO. It is inches, okay? Inches. That's all we need. And we even get more than that. Oh, didn't expect this. Nice. Up to the 45. Breaking through. Well, today, Tyjae Spears has a very good game again. A very good game again. Evading this one here. Number 19 really not getting enough on him. Manages to escape the attentions here. Will Levis outlining the game plan. Let's go. We're going to go with the dagger. Looking for Okonkwo, maybe Marino over towards the right-hand side. That would be actually my preferred receiver. Go, 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 go. The speed. It's the speed that is really stopping him from being a starting sensation immediately. If he were quicker, he would be fantastic. Here we go. Tyjae Spears, speaking of quicker. And that's now the long overdue injury timeout. I was just waiting for this one to happen. He's off to the tunnel. I don't like seeing this. I don't like seeing this. So let's get the clock running again with Chris McAdams. Losing a yard. All right. We're going to be heading into the 4th quarter now. No more quick plays. It's the end of the quarter. 14 and 3. 50 rushing yards. All right. That looks like we are on track. If we can sort of get the same stoppage production again, that would be great. All right. I like this stagger. I like this stagger route here. Treylon Burks. I'm going to be looking for Chig on the short one. I want to have 5 to 6 yards on this one. Man, Will Levis sometimes has such poor accuracy. And I can't put my finger on why. A bruised sternum. Let's go. Close play action cross. Rodgers or Temple on the short one. I would imagine I'd like to go for Rodgers here. Yes, I would. Alright, let's be taken down here at the 4-yard line. I think we were stopped inbounds. But I could be mistaken here. Number 22. I think that's Grant Delpit. Not too happy. And now Levis. Again with that pinpoint accuracy. Sometimes he really has it and sometimes he just flukes really fantastic balls. Couldn't really say if the knee... Yeah, the knee was down inbounds. So there we go. Gotta make sure we waste some more of their time. Chris McAdams getting ready here. Let's go for this one. Hut. There we go. Down to the 1-yard line. Stutzman, number 28. Man, Trotter and Stutzman, really, really great dudes at that midline backing position. Such solid players. Alright, Y stick it is. Treylon Burks maybe, but maybe also looking for Temple. And that's just smacked away. Dylan Horton with an injury. I'm gonna go for a run. We're 1 yard away, alright? But I just feel like we're gonna get stopped here. I feel like we're gonna get stopped here, or are we not? No, we're not. Alright, we just kind of bungle it inside. Chris McAdams gets this one here. It wasn't the prettiest. Alright, we're just going to leave it at that. But against this defensive lineup, I really feel like... we can be happy with that. Will Levis. Ushering the ref off the field. And here we go. That was a quick one. That was very quick. 94 Will, 22 yards. Not 22 yards, 22 seconds, 46-yard line. We get the ball back here. Chris McAdams. Yeah, Stutzman was waiting for this one to play out. And we're going to let the clock drain here. 21 versus 10. I don't want to give him the ball back anymore. You can see Stutzman 5 tackles. Yikes, man. Absolutely yikes. All right, Dak Prescott down below. You can see Cowboys lost out here to the Giants. McCarthy, 74-22, 194 yards, 3 tackles, 3 touchdowns. Nice. Cleveland hammering the Chargers. Oh my lord. And there we go. Play is life. Stutzman is there, and we get the timeout. Now the first timeout, if we were to get this first down, that would be a huge deal, because that would force him to take their final timeout and give us time to react. And there we go. Very, very nice. And shouldn't have went out of bounds, but there we go. Treylon Burks now holding his left side. Is that the ribs? The lower ribs, probably. Treylon Burks off into the tunnel here. Inside zone. Chris McAdams gonna go left. Get that clock ticking. That is all I want to see. And Jack Linsley is just a tiny dude. It's just a really tiny dude. When you look at the offensive line, I have to check up on him. I really have to check up on him. Is he really that small? He's just really built like a kid, man. Weird. Weird. But whatever. Try to go around. 2nd and goal here. Timeout call. That's the last timeout, by the way. And now, this will be it. Chris McAdams. Straightforward run. And we actually push into the end zone again. All right, didn't expect it. I was fully expecting Stutzman to stop me, but didn't happen. We get the ball back again, and I feel like this is going to be a very good victory for us. 28 versus 10. Not unhappy at all. Let's go. Chris McAdams, how many can we evade? A lot of them. 39 gets to us, though, but we are inbounds. 30. 4:35. Clock ticking down. Gonna go with the zone weak. 2nd and 2 here. I don't see the need to really keep the clock management up for now, because I mean we're gonna run away with this one here. And now this is just it. We're in the home stretch of this game. There you go. Chris McAdams finding space, shuffling, pushing, stiff-arming his way. Really, really well done. Really, really well done. All right, I like this. I really like this. We're going to rub it in a little bit more here. We're going to take a timeout now. 9 seconds to go. And again, people will be yelling, Dreddeus, what the hell are you doing, man? And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to take a field goal. 56 yards. It might be far off, but we're just going to try and get it. Boom. Ooh, perfectly timed. Kabam! Evan McPherson, my superstar kicker, puts it between the sticks. Now ain't that a beauty? Nice. 31 versus 10. All right. What a way to bounce back. What a way to bounce back. Nice. We get it again at the 1 yard. All right. 1 second. We could go for another field goal. And that's what we're going to do. I'm sorry, but we're going to do that. Let's rub this one in for good. It's a regular season game, so I think we rubbed it in way, way more when we went for the win last off-season. But let's just go for this. I like the points. I want to get some more points for Evan McPherson here. Plus the special teams. Here we go. 34 and 10. That's the end of the game. And we could be super happy with that outcome. Very well done, the Raiders. I don't know what was happening here. It's away. Please remember this. We're winning away from home. Absolutely great job by the team. Well freaking done, Titans. Again, 55% completion rate, Will Levis. But still, 2 touchdowns gets the higher rating. He had 1 interception. Caleb Williams, which is the explanation for the lower one. Tyjae Spears and Chris McAdams absolutely hammering it in. Josh Jacobs getting nothing done today. 2.2 on average. On the receiving side, of course, a lot more diverse here. Just the weapons that he has are just really pretty good. Looking at defense, solo tackle leader Danny Stutzman, no surprise. Total tackle leader Danny Stutzman, no surprise. Tackles for loss Danny Stutzman, no surprise. QB sacks, 1 for Harold Landry, And Javonte Jean-Baptiste, Max Crosby get half a sack. Christian Fulton with that important interception on the kicking side. Evan McPherson absolutely flawless. 4 out of 4 extra points, 2 out of 2 field goals. Roll out the red carpet, baby, cause I have arrived. Did you see me out there, coach? I am an anchor on this defense, man. Nice. So Jarvis Ford goes up to the start-if trait, progresses faster than before. I really like this. I really like this. And 5,000 XP for him as well. This is awesome. If you remember it, we drafted him very early on in this franchise series. And he's been on the practice squad, and he would have been my starting D-tackle this season if Jordan Hall wouldn't have just dropped in my lap out of nowhere. That was just so surprising. But here, Jarvis Ford with the start-if trait. I really like this one here. Let's just take a quick look when we did draft him. I want to see that. Now, was undrafted in 2024. I even think I brought him in out of the UDFAs at the end or in off-season. I can't really recall here, but he's very good, he's very solid, and he would have been my starter if Jordan Hall wouldn't have just kind of really fell in my lap. But yeah, whatever. I'm very happy with the situation as it is. All right, I'm super happy with this. Couldn't ask for anything more. We got the job done. We win. We go 9-2. So again, back on the winning side of things. Next week, it's going to be an away game against the Texans. Another division rivalry here. 6-3 is their current standing. So yeah, looking forward to that one. This week, I really enjoyed it a lot. I hope you did as well. Thanks so much, everybody, for being here. You're awesome. Thanks so much for joining me on my journey here. Do drop a like. Do subscribe if you feel like it. And as always, thanks so much for being here. Stay awesome and see you next time.